Man suspected of murdering teenager Leah Croucher is deceased sex offender. A sex offender who killed himself while on the run from police is suspected of murdering teenager Leah Croucher. This week, unidentified human remains and personal items belonging to the 19-year-old were found in the loft of a house in Milton Keynes, Thames Valley Police said. Neil Maxwell, 49, who was found dead 2 months after Miss Croucher's disappearance, had a history of offences against women. It said he was the only person to have keys to the house when she vanished. Supt and Hunter said, if Maxwell were alive today, we would be seeking his arrest in connection with this investigation, so he could be interviewed under caution to provide his account. Police began searching the house on Loxbeare Drive in Furzton on Monday evening, following a tip-off phone call from a member of the public, the quiet teenager who vanished on her way to work. In the loft, they discovered human remains and a rucksack containing personal items belonging to Miss Croucher. A post-mortem examination is taking place on Friday, and formal identification of the remains and forensic analysis of the property could take some time, police said. The property is less than half a mile, 0.8 kilometers, from where Miss Croucher was last seen on Buzzicott Lane, Furzton, walking in the direction of Loxbeare Drive and Saffron Way. At a press conference on Friday, Supt Hunter said, sadly, the call from the member of the public that we received on Monday was the first occasion. That information was made available to enable the investigation team to provide any link between that address and Loxbeare Drive and Leah. He confirmed that number 2 Loxbeare Drive, where the remains were discovered, was visited on at least 2 occasions during door-to-door inquiries in the search for the teenager, but there was no response. Therefore, we dropped a leaflet through the letterbox, requesting a call back if the occupants of the property had any information, he said. Since Monday, the force said it discovered the house was owned by someone who lived overseas, who rarely visited the UK and was not in the UK at the time Miss Croucher went missing. It said the house was unoccupied when officers attended. The force said it also learned this week that during the time of the disappearance, Neil Maxwell was the only person to have keys to the property. He had been employed by the homeowner to carry out maintenance at the house. He was found dead in Milton Keynes on April 20, 2019, having taken his own life. Mr. Hunter said the person who contacted the force on Monday was doing some other work at the address and informed us of some concerns that led to the call to police and further investigations. He said the suspect, who had previous convictions for sexual offenses against women, had keys to the home since November 2018 and was wanted in connection with a sexual assault in Newport Pagnell in the same month. Officers first attempted to arrest him in connection with the offense on November 30, 2018, at an address in central Milton Keynes, but he was not there, he said. Thames Valley Police shared his name with other forces on the police national computer in December 2018 and attempted to arrest him 18 times at addresses across the UK. The force said it would keep an open mind as the investigation continued and would gather more evidence to establish what happened. This may or may not implicate or exonerate Maxwell or any other persons from the investigation. Police said, however, he was the only suspect at this stage. They added. On Thursday evening, Miss Croucher's parents and her sister Jade visited the house and left flowers with a message, saying, "We will cherish your memories forever."